Hi, I'm Michael Patterson, and we've been talking about better brains by design, what we can do to design or influence the neuroplasticity of our brains to create more strength, more brain power, so that we can work towards flourishing rather than allow ourselves to slip back into more suffering and decline. And we've talked about the importance of building individual strategies that are customized to each individual's specific needs and circumstances. But there are certain areas that we think are very important for everybody to consider when they're developing strategies. And one of these is in terms of mindsets. A mindset is generally our worldview, sort of the way we think that things work, whether it's human beings or the universe or fairness and so on. And Carol Dweck is a very famous psychologist who has developed, she's written a book called Mindsets. And in all of her work in studying why people either prosper or don't prosper, she has come to feel that people operate out of one of two basic mindsets. And one of them is a fixed mindset, and the other is a growth mindset. And people who are in a fixed mindset, the basic characteristic of a fixed mindset is the idea that one's talents, intelligence, capabilities are pretty much set at birth. It's like, I can't do math. It's like as though that was it. When the talents were being doled out when you're born, you didn't get the math card, so forget about it for the rest of your life. That's a fixed mindset. The growth mindset, on the other hand, says, well, I can't do math now, but I'm sure I can learn how to do math or whatever, ride a bicycle or anything. The growth mindset is much more of the mindset that we can develop as we progress if we put energy into it, almost any talent that we want to. And really there's a fairly robust science that supports this. Talent, intelligence, all of these conditions are pretty flexible, some more than others, but we always have the capability of growing because we have this incredible plasticity of the brain. It's constantly changing its structure and its function. So one of the things that we really suggest working on when you're getting into building a strategy to build better brains for the future is to look at where you are on this spectrum in various different. What is your attitude going into any kind of challenge do you have? Do you start from a mindset of, well, I'm just not good at that and there's no point in my doing it? Or is it more, well, I can't do it now, but I have confidence that if I work at it and I struggle, I probably can get better to where I am. And in our books and in our seminars, we go into much more detail on how Dweck and other scientists have suggested you can move yourself from this fixed mindset over to the growth mindset. So consider looking at your mindsets and moving from a fixed mindset over to a growth mindset, and that'll help you design better brains for the future.